I
think it says we are.
Yeah, it does. It says we're live. So I'm gonna
Okay, awesome.
go here to my page. You should see comments. You can see the comments right there in StreamYard. You know where they are.
Yes. I don't know that I can see them for, oh, wait a minute. Let's go. Comments.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
And
Yes.
we're live. Hello.
Okay.
I forgot to send out my Remind app thing because I just didn't think about it, but that's okay. It'll be all right. We're in all the groups. I'm going to push me to a couple more groups, push us to a couple more groups.
Okay.
Then
I'm just trying to adjust. So that, hi, Cindy.
How are you today? I'm just sprinkling the love. Hey, Teresa. How are you? Good to see y'all. I'm here with my friend Michelle Adamas. You want to introduce
Joanne? Hi, Nani. Sorry about that.
and they know you. So your folks will know you, and I'll introduce myself, and you can introduce yourself to my folks.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. This is fun. And my name's Michelle Adamas, and I call myself the creative force, more like the creative tornado of Vintage Revival Design Co. I do furniture painting and art and crafts, and I love all the things. And I love these ATC cards because they're such a fun way to experiment and create little bits of art in a short amount of time. And I'm just thrilled to be here. So thank you for having me.
I am so happy that you wanted to be with me today. And so I'm Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art. And if you're new to me, I love to teach folks how to paint, but I also am one of the admins for the ATC mystery box, and I love creating them because just like she said, just like Michelle said, it allows you to just like spark that little creativity piece and practice, and you can paint on them, you can do anything with them. But the ATC mystery box is a little mystery pack, and I sent Michelle one, and every month you get one, and it's filled with all kind of things. And so I don't even know, stickers, fabrics, ribbons, all kind of little vintage things. And so there's 4 of us, and we curate the box, each one of us each month. I'm doing February's box. I am so excited about it. And in fact, I do believe there's a little hint in Michelle's box that she's going to open now of them that may be in the February box.
So she really kept me from opening this because look, the mailing label goes over how you open the envelope. So I thought that was really good. I thought that there was no way you could even peek. So I'm excited to get in there and see what we've got. Let's see. All right, girlfriend, do you really? Okay, hold on.
I did. I made sure it was well.
Yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to get in this. I'm going to lift my camera up just a little bit so we can see, and then I'll lower it when we're actually creating. We had to do a little tech arrangement before we got in here, so it worked. Ooh, okay, I'm all excited. All right, let's see.
And
oh my goodness, look at that. The fiber paper. Wow. Oh, look at this. And yarns. And oh my goodness.
That's my chicken scratch.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. You made me an ATC card. Look at that, you guys. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So all of these fabulous fibers are really beautiful. And then we have, oh, I love how you package things in a tea bag. That's awesome. And so inside here we have, oh, stickers, kind of a little bit of steampunk, a little bit of vintage, a little bit of all kinds of things, botanicals. So those are really fun. Little charms. Can you see what I'm unpacking, Amanda?
Yeah, I can see it.
So I've got some little words, which I love. Littlewood star, charms, old buttons, really fun. Look at these. I love these little die cuts, I think, right?
Mhm.
Those are die cuts, really fun for those. So I'm going to set those there. A little book page. Love it, love it, love it. This is actually from Psalms. So it's a Bible page. I love that. And then we've got a little envelope. These are so fun for tuck spots. You sent me cards. I had some ready just in case, but you sent me some cards. So these are really my favorite thing to do ATC cards on. And then some more words like that. So I'm kind of organizing myself a little bit. So then we've got some quotes. Let life be beautiful like summer flowers and death like autumn leaves, and reach reach I think it's for the stars and go, and where we meet in the same ship. I think I think I need new glasses, but I'm good. So then we've got butterflies, all kinds of ephemera. I love script paper, lots of these little papers and things like that. So this is beautiful, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you. Fill your life with love. I love that one. That's amazing. Everyone must take time to sit and watch the leaves turn. So lots of great ephemera. And then I love this. Did you make this paper, Amanda?
No, I didn't make it.
So this is just that really, it's like the string and it's got the fibers in it and it's just got really so much texture to it. And I just love that. So thank you. And then I've got a little die cut here. And again, these beautiful fiber pieces. So this is fun. This is
Thank
fun.
you.
So how many cards are we going to make?
We typically make whatever, however many you want to make. And so if you can make,
A few, then do. And if I can make one, that's okay too.
just how many, yeah.
Okay. That sounds really good.
Hold on here. I'm trying to do this thing and it's just not working for me. My brain isn't working.
That's my everyday story most of the time. Oh, I love these little clips. These are really cute too.
And so hopefully that's right.
Little buttons, little postage stamp, die cuts, stickers, so much fun.
That's the link for the sign up, and the cart is open today. So we're just going to have fun creating. And I just pulled out some of my stash because I have like a whole lot of stuff. And I just like grabbed some of my stash so I can create with you.
Okay.
And so alongside you. And so we're going to just have some fun chit-chatting back and forth and creating our cards and talking about the box. And
how did you get started making ATCs, Amanda?
I made them years ago, a long time ago, and I hadn't made them for a long time. Like I hadn't done it. I used to do it like when you would go to like an artist show or something like that, or a little retreat, and you would take your cards with you and then you exchange them at the retreat.
Fun.
So I hadn't made them forever. And then Michelle was like, "Did you ever do this?" And I'm like, "Well, it's been a long time." And she's like, "I've got this idea." And
Michelle Allen, right?
Michelle Allen, yes. And with My Shell Bell Creations. And she's like, "I've got this idea." And I was just wondering. And I was like, "I love it." And so that's kind of how I got back into it.
Well, I love it. For me, it was years and years and years ago when my boys were little. I scrapbooked, created scrapbooks for them. Hi, Beth. How are you? And I have always loved paper anything, right? And I think for me, first of all, I don't know what you think, but I think it is a brilliant way to try mixed media techniques, right?
Yes.
On a very like a low risk surface, right? You can get a pack of cards. I think you can get them at the Dollar Tree. If not, you could get them at Five Below or
Yeah, they're super
whatever.
cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, you could even just cut out cardstock or
Mhm.
something like that, right?
Mhm.
And then you can try all these techniques that you're afraid to take to a big canvas or a journal page or, something like that, and then just practice and play.
Exactly. And I have found, in doing this, that not
Yeah,
only do you have that opportunity to practice something, which is really cool, but it actually, for sometimes for us creatives when we're creating all the time, it's really hard to I don't want to say focus. That's not the right word. It's really hard to have that creativity sparked all the time, right? And what you're going to create. And I have found like the more you do, the that more that creativity just like sticks with you and kind of just, grows. And so I have found that it is one of my one way that I can just keep creativity going, and getting ideas for something new because you're constantly, when you're doing these, they're super simple, they're easy, right? You can,
yes, and there's no right or wrong.
there's no right or wrong. You can put anything on them at all. It all goes. And it just keeps that like little spark going.
I think so too. How do you store yours?
I have a little I have like a little clear box that I put mine in.
You do? Okay. So
Mhm.
I have an album with
That's cool.
like photo sleeves.
Uh-huh.
And I like to do that, but I also make mine into magnets.
Oh,
Put a
that
magnet on the back,
yeah,
and that's super fun too. So I'm gonna get a little ink pad here.
I have done like little, put a little hole in 'em, like ribbon or something to hang them.
Yes.
Um, I have used them as table cards just for fun with my family. I have used them, um, I don't know, we had a little like thing in the group, like how do you use them? I've used them as bookmarks. Um, we had a little contest back in December, our contest, and it was how you use your ATC cards and like, if they could tell us a creative way they used them that was just more than the trading. We also trade
Yeah,
and we do
everything's
that.
fun.
But
We did that at Roy Cycle, the retailers retreat,
uh-huh.
and that was really, really fun to
I'm
do.
sure.
Everybody made an ATC card. Of course, nobody followed the rules of size because, what fun was that to follow the rules,
Right,
right? So,
right.
because I guess there is a size. They're typically what, two, like a business card size or two, the size of a card.
The width of a card, 2.5 by 3.5 is the
Yeah.
like official ATC card.
Hmm. It
So
is.
it's Jan, it's ATC cards that we are making today. She opened a mystery pack I sent her of just like some goodies, kind of similar to what you would get each month in the ATC mystery box. Um, it's very comparable to that. Although I think you actually get more in the ATC mystery box than I sent Michelle. Like we've had some people who are like, I created 20 cards from the one box.
I could easily create 20 cards. And look at you. You're like making multiple at once, and I'm over here fussing with this one card. So,
I just usually I find it so easy for me if I find something and I don't always do the same thing. This time I'm doing just like a similar background, but I think it's just easy for me if I start with something on
yeah,
the page, and
the
so
background is really important, isn't it?
yeah, I usually just put something down and this blue was speaking to me today. And so I
I
just
love this so much.
pop some of this down and then just go from there.
This little look how beautiful that paper is. Just this little bit of stuff,
Good stuff, right? Yeah,
and how pretty that is. I don't know if I want to do it.
Yeah, you don't need to use like the whole thing. You can just break it up and use it across multiples and many.
Yeah, it was just a tiny little piece from that, and I love it. It's really fun. And let's see. Um, okay, I had a glue stick, y'all. Okay, there we go. Um, so what other kinds, if you weren't making ATCs, what kind of art would you be making?
I usually paint. I usually paint on canvases, and I do some decoupage and some um but my main thing is teaching folks how to paint. And so that's kind of like my bread and butter, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Um, but I love all things art. I love mixed media. I love to craft and create. Kind of like I like the little mystery boxes because I love the fact that you don't know. Because even us admins who do this, the curators, we don't even know what each other is sending. We don't tell each other ahead of time. So when we like next month in March, which is the box you'd be signing up for today, Grace from the company Nest with Grace is curating that box.
Yeah.
Like I won't know what she sends me. It'll be a total surprise. And so when I get her box, in the opening it's just kind of like, you experience when you open that one, like you had no idea what was in it. And so it's just
No.
fun to get that and then just to I always challenge myself to just create with what was in the box and not go to my own personal like stash of things.
Am I breaking the rules? Because I have a little stash over here.
No, you're not.
No.
There is no rule like that. You can use your own stash. You can use your, whatever. So you're not breaking any of the rules. But I just like that little extra challenge to say, like, can I do it without having to go into my own stash? And so
Hi, Jan. It's good to see you too. Thank you.
we don't have a rule that says you have to, you only have to use the box, but I just like that challenge
It is.
personally.
It's a little nerve-wracking, right? I mean, in a fun way.
Yeah,
In the funnest way, it's a little nerve-wracking because you're like, well, I have no idea what I'm going to have to work with, right?
right. Hey Teresa, how are you? I see Teresa on
Hi,
and
Teresa.
sometimes you just don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're out there, say hi to us. Let us know that you're here. And let us know if you've done ATC cards, or if you just completely don't know what they are and you're the first time like hearing the word artist trading card.
I am looking.
It was something that was popular probably back in the 90s. And then it kind of like you didn't hear much about them, and then it's really made a comeback. Lots of folks are making them. You hear it kind of like everywhere now. Oh, my finger's sticking to the glue.
They're just really fun. And if you're faster than I am, they really don't take a lot of time.
No, they don't. I'm not the fastest. I'm one of the slower ones. Usually when we all get together, because part of being in the group, we have a private community
Okay.
where we create together. And so we open the box together and create. And then there's also a private workshop that we do in there. Each of us, one of the months, does a private workshop.
Oh, that's cool.
I will be doing a workshop in March. Lisa with Lisa Boone Design, she's another curator. There's four of us: Michelle Allen, Lisa Boone, and Grace Kurtz. And so she'll be doing the one in February. So
Okay.
Michelle did the one last month. She did the one last month, and she did talking about what you hold your cards in. She did the cutest little box. Showed how to make a little box with paper to hold your ATC cards.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was so cute.
Because you do. I have little. I collect vintage flower frogs, and
Mhm.
so those are. I don't know if you can. I'll show you. Like, so I have some on, like, in a little vintage flower frog. You know,
Uh-huh.
I'll just put them, and I'll change them out sometimes. So that's fun because they're really fun to be able to look at, right?
They are. And especially if you did want to test a faux finish or to test a design that you're working on,
Yes.
to see if you like the colors or the elements and the placement of the elements, then that's really great to just have it set there to just be able to look at and, decide if that's really if you're in love with it or if you're like something about it I need to change. But and in the packs, there's like we get the little charm, you get charms, you'll get like little specialty hooks. You get like Lisa last month sent a little paper clip that was a cross paper clip. So cute.
See,
This
that's really fun too.
this is some of the fabric that has been sent. Um it's so nice.
So who makes up this group? All of the ladies that are in the group that lead the group.
It's myself, Michelle Allen,
Mhm.
with Michelle Bell Creations. It's Lisa Boone with Lisa Boone Design. And then it's Grace Kurtz with the Comfy Nest with Grace.
I
And
love that.
that is, who makes up this group.
If anybody has an opinion, I have like these little, like, they're little tiny stickers that I have. Do we like any of these for this? I kind of like the little flower ones, or I have some little pearls. Um, I think I'll go with the little pearls. So I asked, and then I didn't let anybody take the time to answer. So that's not, I guess that's more like thinking out loud, right?
Wait, wait. That's
Yeah.
okay. Sometimes we think out loud.
Yes. Okay. I
So,
kind of like these. I think these are fun. I'm gonna have to get out my other glue. They're supposed to be adhesive, but I've had them for so long that I think they have lost their
yeah.
stick, you know?
And oftentimes I even will add glue to the stickers just because I feel like it,
Yeah.
it needs a little like because I want it to last. I don't want it to peel off or whatever.
Bev will appreciate this if she's still on here because we were just chatting yesterday about the how much we both love diamond glaze. And so and I'm using that again. So it made me think of her. So
I'm gonna have to try this diamond glaze stuff that you're using because
oh my gosh. I
it's been
joke that I talk
awesome.
about it so much. I'm waiting for the manufacturer to either send me a thank you note or a gallon of it. So one or the other would be really lovely in case they're,
Right. You're like, come on now.
yeah. It's like,
I
I
play
missed,
your product a lot.
I know, I missed my calling. I could have just been a representative for them. I love it for so many things.
I'm gonna have to try it. Be like, look, she brought me to you.
I know. Go give that girl a thank you note,
Right.
right?
Oh, that one.
Go give her a thank you note. So I don't know what else I want to do with this one, but here is the first one. Let's see
Oh.
that I've got going. So I've got my little tag hanging here,
Mm-hmm.
and some little doodads and a little word, and I use some of that fabric um texture that you gave me, and I'm not sure what else I want to do, but I'm going to go ahead and diamond glaze this too.
Oh,
Yes, Bev, it's so addictive. So I like to make things pop a little bit, and so this is going to make my word look like it's under glass
cool.
when it dries. So that's probably the way I use it most often, but I also use it as an adhesive too. So when that dries, it'll just look like it's under glass. So I'm gonna leave this for now and see if I can't work on another one. Do I have time to start another one?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because we
Okay.
go for as long as I mean, usually we go for about an hour, but we could
Oh, okay.
don't have
Fun.
to whatever.
I want to try these little guys too. I think these would be really fun. So I'm going to choose a background paper. So I really do. I love this for just it's just so low risk to experiment and play. And it's also a great way to use up your scraps of things, right? Like decoupage paper or any kind of scrap item that you have.
Yes, if
Right?
you have scrap items, it's an awesome way to use those up because you know, you're not throwing it away. Uh,
Yes.
and it's so cool to use up a lot of. I mean, it's not just your decoupage, but just a lot of your little things. You're like, your little bits and pieces and your little whatever. It's just really cool to use up all of that.
So here's the thing. How do you keep yourself organized when you're doing this and you've got all your supplies out all over the place and then, you how do you do that?
I have a bin
That you keep close by?
that I have right here sitting on the floor beside me.
Okay.
I will just like pick this up and set it in the bin. And it's probably not the best way to organize. I have like a sticker bin. I have a, paper bin. I have but once I have pulled out like all this stuff, I don't go back and sort it. I'm probably terrible when it comes to that. Like I don't sort out my stickers and my, stuff because I've already pulled it out once. And so I just set it in the bin that is right here beside me. Um,
Okay.
but when I curate the stuff or when I first get the stuff, I have bins that I put certain things in and it's all organized. But now once I have pulled it out, it's not organized after that.
Okay. All right. So making I'm not diming myself out here. So this is common to have things all over the place, right?
Yeah, you have things all over the place. And I just have a bin that it just makes it easy to go back and just put it in there. And then I can always just like I did tonight or today, just pull out like, oh, here's a bunch of stuff that I kind of love the colors of.
And then
And
you use
let's just let's just go and use that. Um,
Yeah, I love that.
and so I was just like, okay, let's just pull out a bunch of stuff. So I just reached in and pulled out a bunch of stuff. So there's like vellum papers we've sent regular papers, specialty papers, napkins.
Um,
Uh,
I had a friend, actually, she's on here, Miss B.
mhm.
She sent me the most beautiful napkins not too long ago, and I had so much fun with them. They were beautiful. They were all like bird themed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so really, really, really nice, and just loved that. It was just really fun to work with. So I wanted to do something. I'm like really intrigued by these little cutouts up here. How would you glue these little cutouts? How would you do that?
I just put down a little glue. I have this pen tart paper glue.
Okay.
And I just like put a little dabble down and then I just push it into it. Because
Okay.
it dries clear, so you don't have to worry about like if it gets up on it or in the little recesses. And
Okay.
so I just usually just take a little bit and just swirl it and then just lay the little cutout. And I cut those out.
I'm just gonna use my glue stick and try not to stick it to my fingers too much.
Right.
It'll be what it's gonna be.
You can use your glue stick. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
perfect.
So we're doing that.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think the little die cuts are so fun.
And so how often do you do these lives with when you invite people to do them with you?
We have like a little the 4 of us, we do a little mini event on Thursdays. Usually it's Thursdays unless, like somebody we invite can't do a Thursday, but
Okay.
we do them on Thursdays weekly. And, like this is my week and next week it will be Grace's week. We kind of alternate, just go down the list. And
Okay.
so we all get to have all the fun. Um,
Not one person gets to have all the fun.
yeah, right. We share the love.
That is so nice.
And that way we all get to have fun and we just, then we'll go live together sometimes. We used to do that a lot. And then it was like, let's start inviting our friends. We used to do like a 1-day event, but the 1-day events got really hard to get people like able to do it because there's so much going on. And
Yeah, I think I did that with Michelle Allen. I think that was one of your all-day events.
yeah. And we were just like, going live, one after the other, which is really nice. But you don't get this, like, I really personally, I enjoy the, like, us talking
Yes,
and us being able to just like chit chat and, you know, I enjoy that. And so
I do too. It's fun. Then I get to ask you questions that have always been on my mind,
it's right. You're like,
right?
right.
So, and I'm behaving myself so that, you're not like going to ask me to pre-approve anything that I say next time. So
I always say I'm an open book.
I know you are.
And if it's something I don't want to share, then I just will be like,
I'll get back to you on that.
yeah, well, I'm pretty much an open book. I don't have secrets. I don't
Yeah.
have, I don't have anything that is like, oh, I don't want to share that.
Yeah. I think
At
when
least
you
I don't think I do.
know. All right. I'm trying to think. I want to use this little envelope somehow. I like him a lot, but I think I'll just do him on a third one. So
Yeah,
I love these quotes. This one is, it's never too late to be who you might have been. And the other is, don't waste today. I think there's so much truth in that first one,
I think so too.
in that it's just never too late to be who you might have been, because yeah, I love that one.
Because you can always just reinvent yourself.
Yeah. And, try. I mean, I think that's the thing that I'm just sticking myself with these so I don't
Right.
get grief. So I'm going to use more of the paper.
It's kind of like, do the thing you love.
Yes. And just try, right?
Right.
So, okay. I think I'm just going to use them both. You can quote up anything, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Or maybe I'll just, because
It's
this got that postcard thing on it.
like the sky is the limit with these. Like it doesn't, you know, make anything a quote, make anything, do anything.
Yeah, I'm going to set these over here and figure this out. I don't know what I want to. Do I have any? I think I could color this a little bit, maybe add just a little more orange up here
Mm-hmm.
with some little pencils. I think. So you do paint parties too, don't you?
I do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like little paint parties. Mm-hmm. They're so fun. They're so fun.
Yeah. Everybody needs a little creative time, and it's nice because I think if you want to create, and like the saddest thing to me is when somebody says I can't create.
Right. Me
Um, so I think it's like things like that are so brilliant, because they are successful and they have support in the process, right?
Right.
Hi, Shannon. How are you?
Hey, Shannon.
And I think that that is awesome.
Right. I can't tell you how many people, and it's such a, in so many ways, like it's so fun because, one, you get to share your love of art with others, but the other thing is, it's just like you said, I can't tell you how many people, like the newbies that have never painted with me before,
Right.
they'll say, "Oh, I'm not creative. I can't
Right.
do this. I don't know how to paint. I don't know how." And it's like, look, just give yourself a little grace, and you got this.
Yeah. And just go for it. Right.
Right? It's like just go for it, and that's exactly what I say to them. It's like just go for it. You're gonna love it. And usually they love their painting in the end. They're like so excited, and um, it's
And that's I think a lot of it. I know that for me, that's one of my favorite things about offering classes or workshops or tutorials or doing lives or anything like that is just when somebody says, or they message you and say, "Hey, I tried this and I loved it." And,
right,
and it just makes you so happy for them because they're kind of going to understand a little bit more about, that they can do it. They just have to try.
right.
Right.
But they just have to give themselves the grace because, no one's born knowing how to do any of this stuff. It,
Mm-mm.
it's a learned thing that, you learn with time.
Yes. And the other thing is that I think what is really nice is I find that there are just so many kind and generous people in
Mhm.
the creative world.
Yes, there
I
are.
Yeah, and I think that that is that's amazing.
I they are. I have made some amazing friends throughout this, like my business. Um, that
Yes.
is, it's just so awesome.
Yep.
It is just so awesome.
Okay. And I think all right. I don't know where I'm going with this, but
I don't
it's
know where I'm going either. I'm like, I started with the blue, and then it's like I've gone like I got all over the place. I'm driving all over the place right now.
yeah,
It's all good.
it is good.
It will all be good.
I just if you're a painter or anything like that, you can just paint on them. It doesn't have to be collage, right?
No, it does not have to be collage. No.
Yeah, I agree, Beverly. I completely agree. She said we never know what we can do. Fear holds us back. Just go for it. And it's so,
That
so
is so true.
true. Beverly's somebody that I met online years ago, and we've just been very supportive of each other ever since. And it's just nice to have that in your community, right? In your circle, even though it's online. And I've been so lucky to meet so many people like that. And I'm grateful.
It is. It's awesome. It's awesome when you can meet a friend like that, that is just a friend you have online or anywhere really, that you can be, you're each supportive of each other. That is just that's awesome.
Yes.
And
I get a little symmetrical in mine or like in my colors and stuff like that. So I don't always do like a whole like anything wild. Like I mean mine are really pretty tame when it comes to it. Sometimes I have fun. I feel like I'm a little more when I play in my art journal, then I'm definitely more brave with my color. I think
Mhm.
it's because it's got a cover on it. And if I don't like what I did, I can
You
just
can just cover it up.
yeah, but these it's like they're kind of well, I guess if I put them in the binder, then it's the same as closing the book, right? But it's always just fun.
It is.
I am going to, let's see.
I am just putting stuff on here.
I'm trying to, all right, I'm going to go through my little stash here.
I love this little elephant, and I want to use him, but I'm not loving where he's going.
That little word postcard is throwing me off a little bit that I put on there. I could just
cover it up.
I know, exactly. That's what I was thinking. If I don't, I can just I love postcard usually, but oh, that's pretty. We can
If
do
it doesn't
something.
work, that's the beauty of these. If it doesn't work, just cover it up.
Yeah. All right, let's just give this a try. So, oh, I love you too, Bev. Thank you. That's so sweet. She was somebody I remember I was upholstering. This is the other thing. So I was upholstering I was redoing a table and chair set, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to my piping, but I had applied my upholstery. So Bev's brilliant at it. And I had applied my upholstery in a way that I really needed double piping,
Uh-huh.
but I didn't know like how to do that neatly. And so I messaged her and I said, "Can I ask can you help me?" kind of thing. Not only did she help me, but like she did a whole it was in Messenger and it was like a diet, like walked me step through step, like in pictures, and it turned out great. And I was so relieved. So that was like really helpful.
Oh,
And
that's helpful.
yeah, and then other people like you'll be on Facebook and if you get stuck or something like that, they're always so kind just to say, "What if you try this? What if you
Right.
try that?" And that just makes such a big difference too, right?
It does. And in fact, I love to just one of the things I'll do sometimes is just go live and be like, "What do you want to paint tonight?"
Yeah, let's do
and
it, right?
just and just see like what they say and what they want, and then it's like, okay. And in fact, one of the girls, we have a laughing joke going because I did that one time. It was like, "What do you want to paint? What do you want me to paint tonight?" And she's like, "A puppy." And so
Oh, that's sweet.
so we painted a puppy, and I was like, it was funny because it was one of those, I was like tired. I hadn't thought about what I was going to do, and I was just like, well, I'll just ask and see what they say. And I was hoping for something, a little easy.
Yes. Yeah.
And so we still have it like today. It's like, I'll tease her online. I'll be like, and Cindy wants me to paint a puppy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so fun.
So, we'll do that, but it is.
All right, I covered that up, so that makes me a little happier so I can go in a new direction.
She was watching. I don't know if she's still on. She may not be. She was on earlier when we first came on. She said hello. And it's like, but it's kind of like just the running laugh we have now, back and forth.
All right, I got my little quote on there. So I like that. And then, oh, she doesn't ask anymore. She said, Cindy says you don't even ask anymore.
Not often. Sometimes I will. Sometimes it's been a while though. Maybe I need to my next live to just ask what you want. You could be prepared. You could be prepared, Cindy. I'll do that.
I'm going to put this on the back on a little scrap of paper so that it doesn't show through. It sticks out a little bit better.
Because it's kind of challenging when you ask, like, what do you want to paint? And you have no idea what somebody's going to say. And,
yes, exactly.
And then you're like, okay.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Let's paint that. So.
Well, I love that you found this community and are able to offer this for people. It's really cool.
It is. I mean, like I said, it was not my idea. It was Michelle Allen's idea, and
yeah, she's lovely.
Cool. She is. I love her, and it's a really cool, thing we're doing.
Yeah, it is.
So grateful that, she thought of me and thought to ask if it was something I would like to do because and I wasn't sure at first because it's so different than what I do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though you can paint on them, you can, do all the things. It's so different. So I wasn't sure at first, but I
You
have
weren't?
really loved well, I mean, I said yes immediately, but then, you have that little like, is this my thing? Is this my, you know what I
What have
mean?
I done? Yeah.
Am I done? Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's like totally not something I have, really. I mean, years ago I was a scrapbooker, kind of like you were saying.
Yeah.
But it had been years. I mean, like long time. And then so you're like questioning your sanity. Maybe
No, never.
you ever had those moments where you're just like, what did I just say yes to? And but it has been so amazing and so much fun.
Yeah.
And I have never, not one for 1 second, like regretted saying
Yes.
yes, because it's been and curating the boxes
Yeah.
is so much fun. I
Oh,
am
I bet.
I am so excited for the box that's going out this month. They're shipped on the 10th of every month.
Okay.
And then we have an opening where we open them together in the group. And it is
Along with everybody who received them, or how does that work?
it's a live in the group where we go, everyone in the group who gets the box, and then us four curators, we go live. And this month, I think we're going to do it through Zoom so we can actually talk back and forth to each other
Oh, nice.
and we can see each other.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle, you're uh hold-
Oh, no.
okay. I see your hand. Did it flip? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Wait.
You're right. It's all right. It's all good. Um, but yeah, so this month I think we're gonna try to be live on Zoom with them, but still in the group, streaming into the group. Because not everybody can, I mean, we want everyone to join us, but we understand people have other commitments and, can't always be there live with us. But, the ones that can, they open their box with us. Some choose to open their box ahead of time, and it's okay. But many choose to just wait and open their box with us, and it's so much fun. And then we just create ATC cards for a while.
It's nice too that, I will say that it's really nice that this, like, online creative community has opened up, um it's just opened up so many more opportunities to create with others, to create from home, but still feel like you're in community,
Right, because
right?
some people can't get out and about,
Right.
yet they have the opportunity to get supplies, get the things, and, have the fun with us, which is, pretty cool, I think.
So,
Um,
I am terribly sorry, I can tell, I think my phone is just
you're fine.
is
It
it showing? Because it
yeah,
looks like I'm going really slow.
it is going really slow. It might be internet or something, but you're fine. Just keep on.
So I'll just like, so this is what I've done so far. So I got to use some of the little die cut and some of that fiber, and I was able to cover up postcard and do all of that, inking edges. This is really fun. Like if you're using those clear stickers, if you just stick them, it's kind of like painting the back of your decoupage paper white before you put it on a surface. And that's just so that anything underneath doesn't show. So that, if that, I don't know why I thought that was important to share, but there you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all those little techniques are techniques that are there not only apply to these cards, but apply to bigger projects that you do. And
Yeah.
so it's so,
Yes. I'm looking for some, I kind of want to outline this guy a little bit.
I've sent that's the link right there to sign up. And if you click that, you can just read more about it and all of the things that are offered. We also do each month, one of us. So like this month, I will be offering a special for just the members. Um, like from my page or something like that for me. So there'll be like a special offer, like a discount at my store or discount, what I mean? Like we do that too. So there's special discounts for the members. We have a lot of fun. Last month we had a little party for our sister swap. We swap cards, we swap all the things. In November, December, we did like a little sister swap of some supplies, and we did that. And then in January, we had a little party where we played bingo and, won prizes, and we have fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
It is. It's a lot of fun. And Michelle was just live in there in the My Shell Bell Creations. She has a Shell Bell's Creative Sanctuary, which we're also live there. There was a contest we ran last month. If you posted your ATC cards, you got entered for a free month. And
oh wow,
the people she posted like every day. I mean, she was on it, and she won it because she was posting every day.
Really?
Yeah, she posted an ATC card every day.
Wow.
And she had there was other people who posted some too, but she posted a card every day. She had all kind of entries. So, she had lots of chances because you got a chance for every card, every post you posted, every, card you made that you posted, you got an entry in the giveaway. And
that is a great way to do it.
So we have little things like that too. I don't know if we'll have a contest this month or not. We haven't decided that, but I'm sure there might be something. There probably will be something. And we're doing a swap this month. So we swap ATC cards. We have a little post where if you want to swap your card with others in the group, you can swap your card.
That's fun.
And yeah.
I love that you guys are doing this. For me, it is, I also love doing things like this because I don't know, when you're used to doing, like you mostly paint, right? And so I think we said this kind of is something similar in the beginning. It's nice to to step away from like what you're always used to and do something a little different. And because then like the ideas start to flow for other things, right?
Yep.
And that is, I think that's helpful.
I have definitely noticed the difference, in just the few I create. And I don't create one every day, but also one of the things I like, for those that journal and like little affirmations, is that you can make these cards be your little journal affirmation for the day or for the week or whatever,
Yeah.
and you can, like you were saying, display them so you can remind yourself of what a wonderful person that you are on days when, you don't feel like that wonderful person. And we all have days where, sometimes.
No, I've never felt that way, Amanda.
You've never felt that way?
I'm kidding.
That is awesome that you have.
I just can't relate to that, Amanda. Not at all.
That's good. I am so glad you.
No, I'm kidding.
But
you absolutely know I'm kidding.
There's some days that the devil wants to get us, right? And so he's doing his little work and you're not feeling the
Yeah.
so these little cards that you can make yourself that just is your, your affirmation of who you are is it's so awesome to just have because it's little, you can display it somewhere,
Yep.
little piece of art,
Yes.
you get to see it and not have to, and if somebody else sees it, it's not like you have to explain it.
Is there anything you've tried creatively that you're glad you tried it, but you wouldn't do it again?
Like a one and done. That's a one and done. Um, that's what I
That's
call
one
it.
and done.
That's what I call those little adventures that you do that you're like, you do it and it's not that it's not fun, but it's just not your thing. I call it a one and done. Like
Okay.
I did it once and I'm done,
Yes.
one and done. And
Yeah.
so I don't know when it comes down to creating. I mean, I've done a lot. Um I used to do like a lot of crocheting and knitting and stuff like that. And it was okay. And I did certainly a lot of it.
Mhm.
But it was never what I would consider like really good at it. Like it looked good. The pieces looked good. And I actually sold the pieces that I did, but it took me like forever to do it.
Yeah. Like,
It's like it was one of those things. It wasn't like I could just sit down in an hour and knit out a scarf. Like some people I knew, it might take me like multi hours, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna sell that for like $25 or whatever, And you're like, how many hours did it take me to do that?
yeah. I've been working on a blanket knitting. I only know one stitch, like how to cast on a knit stitch and then how to cast off. That's all I know.
Right.
And so I have, those old cheese boxes, those round boxes with the lid. And so in that has been, I tried it. I thought, oh, I'm going to make this blanket. It's going to be fabulous. Right. And that thing has been in that pantry box for like 3 years. Okay. So I'm telling you, it's like, I won't give up on it. I should just donate the yarn. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, take it to our senior citizen place or something. Just donate the yarn
Right.
and, bless somebody else with it. But I'm not ready to give up on it yet, but it's been there. And so that is probably the project that haunts me. And I will not be, I don't think I'll be knitting. So,
Right.
yeah.
That's probably the one thing that probably I did. Hey, Callie, congratulations, girlfriend. Callie is the one who won the free month in the group.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Oh, yes, congratulations. I hadn't had a chance to congratulate her because it was, well, Michelle did it and then the live was almost directly right after that. So I hadn't had a chance to go in the group and tell her congratulations. But
That's wonderful.
she really was dedicated to creating one a day. And I think she still are. You still are. Is that correct? Yeah. Oh, you didn't see it? Callie, you didn't see that you had won?
Oh my gosh, she doesn't even know that she won?
I don't think so. She's like, I did.
Oh my
You
god,
did?
it's so good she came on today.
Oh, like I thought you were live when she was there. I didn't realize that you weren't. I didn't catch the live when Michelle went live because I've been fighting with DNS issues with our mailer thing for our ATC group that doesn't want
It
to
wasn't cooperating.
no, it doesn't want to cooperate. And so everything is there and it should be working, but it's not.
Thank you, Shannon, for sprinkling.
Yes, thank you. No, oh, you did not know you won. Yes, you won. So congratulations. But anyway, congratulations on winning that. I don't know. I'm not happy with this one, but it's gonna end up being what it is. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
I have an idea. I'm not sure that it's gonna work, but I love these little envelopes,
uh-huh.
and you sent me one,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Okay, maybe I could have, like, a little pull-out on a card on it
Oh, that's a great idea.
and do something like that." I thought, "Okay, that'll be fun."
I
But, you always think about it, and then it comes to execution, and you're like, "Well, okay, what were
In
we
our
thinking?"
January box, Lisa curated the January box,
Yes.
and she did these beautiful, like, paper folded things that she had the different things in.
Oh, I love that.
It was so well done the way she boxed everything up, and I took one of those and put it on a card with the different slots in it.
Yeah.
Just kept it the way it was and put it on a card and just glued it so it would have the little pockets. I would show it to you, but I actually put it in the mail and sent it to somebody. Um, and so I don't have it, but it was so cute. I love the way the pockets turned out. Um, but yeah, you won, Callie. So congratulations. All those cards paid off. Anyway,
I get focused. Do you get focused?
I do too. And that's the funny thing is like we'll get quiet in the group when we're creating. Like
Do you get quiet?
all of us will get so quiet. And so I'm trying to tell ourselves like there's people watching. You got to talk.
Yeah. That's so funny. I'm trying to stay on camera too. It's so funny.
So I like there you got to talk.
I'm gonna make a little envelope here and I loved this little doily thing, this like little paper doily thing too, and the color.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm just over here talking to myself, Amanda.
Hey Mary, you're fine. You can talk to yourself, talk to me, and talk to whoever you want to talk to. I talk to myself probably way more than I should admit that I talk to myself.
I think the thing is that what is that saying? As long as you don't answer, you're
Right, right. I think I have been known to even answer myself.
yeah, I was gonna say me too. Me too. Me too.
I think I have been known to do that.
Yeah, me too.
But you know what? I just say, well, you know what? I'm a small business owner and I'm having a business meeting.
Yeah, I love that. I love that saying, right? I think, yeah,
Right.
I think everybody relates to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me turn this over.
Yeah. Callie's like, no, I have full-on conversations with myself. I have said that. I do that. Like sometimes that's the best conversation I've had all day. Depending on who it was I've been talking to.
Oh, and that's funny. She said she'll talk to herself in the grocery store and forget people are around.
I do that. I do
Yeah.
that.
You would be my kind of person in the grocery store. I would be drawn to you. Oh my gosh, I would be just so drawn to you.
I even had a guy one time in the grocery store call me out for talking to myself. He's like, "Are you talking to yourself?" I'm like, "I'm totally talking to myself."
Oh, that's funny.
Like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself. Like, I'm trying to remind myself of everything I need before I leave here because I will go get in the car and then think about, oh,
That you forgot all the things.
right.
So,
That I forgot something about the time I sat down. Hey, Kimberly, how are
hi,
you?
Kimberly. How are you? You lose the arguments, okay? Kelly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, see, now I got a little stuck. But I think we're gonna do, let's see. I need something colorful to put on here. I'm just in love with this stuff. I'm in love with it.
Oh, I'm glad.
In love, in love, in love with it.
It is
This
such
is fun. Is this organ paper? What is this paper that's got, like, all the little cuts in it? What
no,
is
like, I love that paper. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like packing material, like you pull like, you know, you've seen it, like, if you pull it apart, it like accordion. And so it's packing paper, but it's so fun to use on a ATC card.
Oh, we love that. I don't think how come I don't get packaging like this? Where do you get packaging?
I don't even know where I got that from. It's just it's like a big piece of it. I don't know, but
Like
it
a scroll?
it was wrapped up with something that I got, and I'm like, "I'm not throwing that away."
No, look at that, you guys. Look, so you go like this and it just kind of opens.
Uh-huh.
Look at that. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanna shop where you shop.
I have
Um,
to go back and think about what I ordered from to get that, because I need to figure out you wanna start doing this? Kimberly, you can join anytime you wanna join me. Anytime.
Shannon got this paper too in her package. Oh my gosh, Callie has a all right, y'all. Everybody gets this paper but me. So I wanna
She said she has a bunch, she can send you some.
yeah, I'm like, "Wait, what?" Because this is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You could even use it, like, for texture, like, dip your paint in it. Like, if you rolled some ink or paint on it and, let's try that. Use it as more of, like, a texture thing.
I have used it as like a, um, what do I wanna say? Like a like peek through. You know what I'm saying? Like put something behind it, pull it to the
Yeah,
middle,
like, pull it so that you can see,
and just
like,
see
through it.
through little holes, you know, just something.
I'm gonna try that on something.
Packing material is so random.
Yeah, I love
Kimberly said, "I just started journaling in January, yay." Yeah,
wow!
these are little ATC cards, and you put them on just little, you know, regular cards, and you just put all kind of stuff on them. And we were saying, you know, these would be really good for your affirmations or even your journal stuff. I mean, you can't, like, write, like, out your thoughts or something like that. That's a little small.
You know, I think you could hinge 2 together. Like, I've always liked the idea of taking 2 cards and doing a little hinge,
Oh,
right, at
yeah.
the
Oh,
top,
yeah.
and then on the inside, you could,
Yeah,
right?
you could
You
write.
could write your affirmation, right? So they would
Yeah.
just hinge and open,
Yeah,
and
'cause you could use something like paper that has,
washi
like,
tape or
little
anything.
lining, put that on the back, because we usually have a little thing we put on the back that, you know, allows you to put your name and your stuff. I don't have one. Do I have one right available that I can grab? I think I used my last one and I haven't printed anymore. I'm waiting on ink to come from my printer, and I killed my other printer. My other printer's dead.
Oh, no.
It prints, it just doesn't print the right color. It won't print, the magenta. So
I had to clean my, I had to go through the printer cleaning head process or whatever that
Mhm.
was, something like 4 times to
Yeah,
get mine to actually clean up.
I did it multiple times, and finally it came up with, like, there's an issue with the printer head, and it was canceling the clean, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna look you up on Google before I do anything."
Yeah. Are you waiting on me?
He uses that packing paper for wrapping orders and for texture and collaging.
Yeah, see, I love it. What I really think I wanna do is just, like, kind of color in between
Right?
these little things. I have some I don't know, where are my markers? I've got some little, um I've got that glue on there, so I'm a little stuck, but I don't wanna
Yeah, you wanna make sure it's dry before you get your marker up in that glue.
yeah, I'll have to wait on that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but let's do, so this is kind of like a little fun envelope, and I thought I could attach it to a card and have a little pull out, or do it on the side even and have like a little flap.
Mhm.
That could be fun.
Mhm.
And let's see. How many of you here started with ATC cards um, and that gave you the confidence to get into something else too?
Oh, that's a really good question.
I have my moments occasionally.
That might be a question we have to ask in the big group or in the private group.
It's like, when I started painting and I just started with really small things,
Mhm.
and it just gave me the confidence to do that,
Right.
right?
Yeah, if you start smaller, then you have that confidence that just says, I got this. I can do this, you know?
Yes.
And that's why I say for people, like, when I'm teaching them how to paint, like, don't worry about using a tracer. Like, some people are like, "I don't wanna use a tracer." It's like, it's a learning thing. Use the tracer until you don't need to use the tracer. And,
Right.
you will get eventually, the tracer will teach you enough about drawing that you will eventually not have to use the tracer.
Yeah.
But let the tracer be the learning tool that teaches you, like, your shape and your structure and your all of that.
And your muscle memory too, like when you're holding a paintbrush and stuff, right?
Right.
I think that is just try. And I think guides are great because remember we were talking about that, how to help, how to feel like you can be successful regardless, right?
Right, exactly. And, it's nothing wrong with using a tool, to aid you until you can grow those skills and that confidence that you don't need to have the tracer. You can just, freehand it. And,
Right.
you know, Kimberly says she went to the dollar store last night looking for playing cards to use like this and couldn't find them. I think lots are doing it. Lots of people are now making ATC cards. It is kind of a thing. Um, I don't know. I can't imagine the dollar store not having playing cards, but the dollar store is, I know mine has been weird since COVID, and I don't know why, I don't know. I guess it's just the supply chain stuff, but they've been getting a lot better recently. But I know for a while the shelves were like hardly had anything on them. And so,
A Walmart or a Dollar Tree or a Walmart should have them too, right?
yeah, Walmart, Dollar Tree, Five Below, any of those places like that will have them. Um,
Oh, Shannon saw hers at the dollar store when she stood in line at checkout.
oh, okay.
So
That
like
might,
those end caps, Kimberly, maybe that's, where they put all the things that you didn't know you needed while you're waiting to check out.
right. There's a whole science behind all of that.
Yeah, it's definitely a
There's a whole line of science behind that.
yeah. I use playing cards for all kinds of things too. Like instead of taping off something like a mirror or a frame or something, I put the playing cards in there. So I have a whole bunch of them with paint all over them.
Oh, well, you have a base. You have a starting point to just create your cards.
Yeah.
There's stores you sell used casino playing cards and bundles. That's nice.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes I find older ones. Like I sent you a older card in your thing. You got an older one. And kind of like a vintage card.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'll go find that.
It's I think it's like a little race card one.
Okay.
It's a vintage card.
My glue dried enough for me to color, so.
Nice. Yeah, you can make your own and you can buy blank ones from Amazon that are the right size that are just, white paper blank cards. I like to use the playing cards. I don't know. Something about them just make me happy. And I'm so excited about the cards I'm gonna put in the in February's box.
You got special ones for it?
Mhm. Mhm. I got some specialty ones. It's gonna be fun. It's almost ready. Well, I mean, it will ship out. Actually, it's gonna go out on the I think the 9th, because I think the 10th is a Saturday. So I think I'm shipping them on the 9th, the Friday, so a day early. It goes out a day early.
So is it always the same time every month that you
Yeah, that we ship
them out?
boxes out. Mhm. Same
Okay.
time every month. Yeah, yeah, it's a membership, Kimberly, and you can get the box.
So I don't love what I did there on that. I'm gonna take some gesso.
Just
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, covered up. Mhm.
Yeah, just get rid of it, right? Okay. Or I've got
That's
some
what I would
paint. Yeah, do I have the white gesso? Yes. Okay.
do.
Kimberly wants to know if anybody can buy a box or is that only part of the membership?
It's part of
I
the
think that's what she's
membership.
asking.
Yeah, it's part of the membership. Mhm. And so we do have like, if you're a member, you can buy like a previous month box. We do have that, but right now we only offer the boxes to those that are the members. So that way, if like somebody joined, like say this month, and they really wanted, like they saw the live from last month and they really wanted last month's box,
They
they,
could get it.
they can get it. Yeah.
It's kind of like those. Oh, your sound went out.
Oh, my sound went out.
Oh, now it's good.
Okay. I was saying as long as we have one, we usually curate a few extra. It's like, 2 or 3 extra when we're putting them together.
Yeah.
That way, if somebody wants one, they can get one.
It's kind of like being able to get the back issues of your favorite like art magazines or something like that.
Right, right. And so, if you join like this month and then you saw last month's box and you're like, "Oh, I really want that." You can go pick it up. So it's, we have lots of little benefits for our members.
I love that. Okay.
I guess at some point we could talk about, offering one of the boxes just on an off one. But I don't think we would until like some time has passed. We make sure everyone in the group got one. So how are your cards looking?
Well, I got a little sidetracked on the envelope, but I think it's going to be cute. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I think that's fun.
I'm loving that.
So the gesso covered up what I didn't like.
Right.
And then I got this one done, and that's that one about it never being too late to be what you might have thin, and then I thought trust went really well with that.
Right.
And then I got this one done. I don't think I'm done, but they're fun.
Right.
They're
That's
fun.
fine. And you're like, okay, I might add to it. And so I got this one. I don't know. It says, let's do this. And it has just like a little girl and this like little
Love,
tiger that I liked. And it says love at the top.
love.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Anyway, it just seemed like a fun little quote. Let's do this. And they both looked like, okay. The tiger's like, I got, he's got his glasses on. He's like, I got it going. And then this just says, it just has a little fun fabric, a little cute elephant. It says love, and then it says precious because
I love his glasses.
he's kind of precious. See you later, Kimberly. And then I got this one.
Oh.
Daughter of a king.
Is that a stencil up on top or is that paper?
It's just paper.
It's so pretty. It looks like a stencil. It looks like you stenciled it.
Kind of like the foil paper.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And so,
Yeah.
Anyway, those are the 3 I did today. Kind of random, I don't know. Anyway, and it started out with that bluebird, and then I was like, I didn't know where to go with it. I was like, I don't know. We'll just cover it up.
I love it. This was fun, Amanda. Thank you so
You
much.
so much, Michelle. I enjoyed it. Thank you for being part of this with me and here today. And I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Anyway, bye in Facebook land.
Bye, everybody. It was nice to meet some of you, and to the others, thanks for joining us.
Yes, very nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
Bye.